Welcome everybody to No Walkthrough. My name is Austin Slavich and I'm here playing the original Legend of Zelda. This is one of my favorite games of all time. I remember booting this up as a kid. This soundtrack just automatically, as you fade to black, it gives you the nice little legend here. If you didn't have this, you could also look through the handbook. Back in the NES days, that's all we really had to figure out what's going on in these games. But here we have the story of the Legend of Zelda. And it had this nice little scroll through of all the little things you can find, which is pretty neat. It doesn't just go offhand and just like, hey, here's where this stuff is, or hey, here's a tutorial on how to use these things. It's just boom. Star Wars style scrolly screen. Look at all those swords, magic shield, magic boomerangs. Like, get so excited to find those things. I want the silver arrows, you know? There's no like, whoop, here you go, gotta find the silver arrows. But it's pretty neat. I like it. Alright, here we go. Gonna get the game started. Alright, I got my little file here, my little dude sitting right next to it. That's my little icon of my 3 hearts. And we're gonna play. Automatically starting off. If you're not a Legend of Zelda fan, then you've probably never seen this screen before, but the cool thing about this game is you can automatically start off and go anywhere. Like, check this out. This is one of the original open world games. And you got monsters, and as you can see, I don't really have any kind of way to fight these guys. They can do damage to me. But if we go back to this first screen over here, there's this cave. And you're like, oh, I wonder what's in this cave. It's like, it's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Just gives you a sword, and you're like, oh, giving swords to kids. Alright, now I got a weapon I can fight these guys with. That's what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna fight these guys. Boom. Kill them. Alright. Now, when I was a kid playing this, I don't know how we figured out, but we just kind of knew where everything was. Picking up little hearts there, little heart pieces to fill up my hearts. Oop, got some hoppy guys. Now these guys move a little bit differently, so they're harder to calculate. But, this game is just so... Look, I've already died. Just no hold bars, just right into the thick of things. Let's go ahead and continue. Already getting my ass kicked. Alright, so I'm not going to go that way. Oh, look at that. Full health, throwing knives. Oh, man. I got hit. So one of the harder things about this game is the shield variable. Like, sometimes you block stuff, sometimes you don't. And then when you get the magic shield, it's even less. Like, you can block bigger stuff, but it doesn't really give you a good hitbox on like what it can or can't block. These guys are called Octoroks, by the way. Alright. Now that I got the little Octoroks killed, we're gonna come up here and do a little bit of adventuring. So it gets pretty difficult. You can't really move diagonally. You can up, down, left, and right, and that's it. So you got your hit paths have to be really direct. Buy something, will ya? This guy's kind of a jerk. It's very expensive. Can't afford any of that stuff. I got 2 rupees. Alright. Oh, see, the fireballs hurt. So, you know, the shield can't protect against fireballs. Throwing lots of fireballs everywhere. He's fast, come on. I swear if I die again. I haven't played this game in decades, by the way. I used to play it a lot as a kid. Now there's a chick over here who sends you on a quest. but it's not really like one of those you have to do this or else you can't complete the game kind of things. It's just if you want to, you can do it. She gives you some more potions. But I'm gonna come up here to the ferry. Go ahead, refill my health. If you guys didn't know that she was there, that's where she's at. Alright, so we got some goblins over here. Hey! Alright, hey, look at that, bombs. Don't need a bomb bag, you just get bombs and you have them. It's freaking amazing. Looks like I don't need bomb bags. I just need to hold some bombs. Oh man, that throwy sword really just helps out so much. So this witch here doesn't really say anything. Look how creepy that smile is. Does she have 4 eyes with just like a slanted mouth, or I can never unsee that now. 4-eyed spider witch lady. Alright. Let's go ahead. We're gonna go straight to the first dungeon. Oh shit. So I like how they give you a few seconds to just like see where all the enemies are coming from. They don't just start automatically attacking you from everywhere, every angle. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, you have like a few seconds to see him spawn, kind of plan an attack. These dudes are so annoying. Oh, and then you got these guys that just come out of the ground. Alright. Well, keep on dying. Now there's a different path that I can take to get there. I can't remember if it's faster or not. But that bridge you guys saw, that's where I'm headed to. That's where Dungeon 1 is. Alright. Dodging fireballs. Damn it. Golly. I swear, like, not that bad at video games. This game is just so hard and relentless. No tutorials, no first stage, just here is the world, and we're going to pummel you every second we get. Alright. Now, once I get fireballs, or fire, I think there's a secret passage right there. It's got some rupees in it. Alright, this is where these guys are. Oh my god. Ah! Alright, we should put like a death count up, see how many times it takes me to die before I can even get to the first level. It's been 8.5 minutes and I've already died 3 times. Alright, Legend of Zelda, here we go. Interestingly enough, here at home I'm playing Breath of the Wild. I've got the Switch, I've been playing that recently as well. And I think that the same statistic was in that game. I don't know how many of y'all viewers at home have played Breath of the Wild yet, but getting used to it, it is so different than any other Zelda game. I think they did a really great job, and especially playing the Master Quest, it is just so very, well, I guess just a breath of fresh air, as one might say. Just how amazing it is to see them just kind of revamp the whole Zelda lineage and everything that Zelda's got going on, because kind of got samey there for a minute. I don't know if you guys can relate, but once it got to a point where you were pointing a sword here, going the direction the sword said to go, I don't know. Talking about Skyward Sword, by the way. Alright, full health. Let's Skyward Sword is probably my least favorite of the Zelda games so far. I think I beat that game in maybe 10 hours. Alright, 8 bombs. So the interesting fact about this tree, I don't know if any of y'all follow the Zelda lineage, but this guy right here, the theory is that this is the Great Deku Tree, as foretold in, I think it's the one if Ganon, if Link tells Princess Zelda about Ganon in Ocarina of Time and they stop him, he goes on this adventure, and this is the dead and dried up Deku Tree, because at that point Link hadn't gone down to save the old guy. So poor man Deku, just up right here, shriveled up and dead, and now he's a dungeon. So we're gonna go inside. Go inside his mouth, and here we are. And go over here to the right. I think it's in this dungeon where I get the boomerang, which once you get the boomerang, this game comes just so significantly easier. Let's try putting a bomb on this wall. Nope. I always like these guys. I don't know what they are, but I know, like a winged dragon and a gargoyle, or like I think a blooper. It looks like one of the, not a blooper, but that red fish from Mario, and they're just like funny little dungeon entrance. All right, so these are the original keys, the bats. So easy to fight. Look at that, right there at ground level, easy to hit. Also, I used to have nightmares about this music as a kid. So ominous and just spooky. One of my favorite websites, OC Remix, has some pretty cool, well, remixes of this particular song. Alright, getting keys all over the place. Look at that, everything's coming up Austin. Hey, and there's my first bomb hole. So what I always thought was fun about this game is if you could find all the little secret passages, a lot of these dungeons could be beat incredibly quickly. Hey, look at that, I got a map. Alright, killed that little guy. Too bad that fairy didn't stick around. That'd have been nice. Hey, and there's the compass. So in this game, all the compass really does is tell you where the big monster is. There are, I guess not the monster, but the Triforce. So there you can see the, up there in the right-hand corner, it's where the Triforce is. Little blinky thing right there on the map, left-hand corner. But we are going to look for the boomerang, because it makes this game just so much easier to have that guy. And there it is. What's that, number 4? All right, that's let's go ahead and do that for the first episode, and once we come back, you guys watch me die some more, trying to get through the first level.